So, Clive, you were actually in the court for the whole hearing, is that right?
I was there. I listened to the whole thing. There were some moments when I thought there was some optimism, but ultimately it is a really, really disappointing result.
Right, yes, we heard it on the loudspeakers out here. Not the hearing itself, but somebody reading the judgment. Were all the judges there?
There were, all 5 judges. They were all neatly lined up. At the end, the Lady Chief Justice looked across at the other judges to see if there's anything else that they wanted to add. There wasn't anything, and they concluded.
So it was all over in what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
It was about half an hour between them assembling, then coming in, and then the thing finally finishing.
Right. So is there any possibility of anything between today and the Supreme Court?
In legal terms, there'll be a hearing. It's Wednesday, I think, of this week. But that's
right, we heard that. But is that a substantive hearing?
No. What they're looking to do is they've made a decision, and then as a result of that, they will put their instructions out.
Right.
And they're saying we want feedback on your instructions. And they said if you've spotted any typos or anything, any silly mistakes, let us know and we'll fix those.
Right.
So not substantial.
Right. So where do we go from here?
Well, I think the first thing is for everyone to understand quite how bad this judgment is. The Court of Appeal, the court that every Crown Court has to listen to and has to give deference to, have said in issues of national security you have to give a high degree of deference to, in this case, the Home Secretary, but it will be to whichever government minister. So what they have said to a bunch of politicians, if in your paperwork you include national security, a judge has to give you a high degree of deference. We know what politicians are like, we know how flexible they are with the truth. And what we can expect is a whole series of tricky decisions, all with the word national security in them, coming down the line.
Right. So that's right. I mean, we kind of already knew that, but it's only now that that's becoming the government leverage, that national security thing. Is there any possibility of challenging, okay, apart from the proscription, is there any possibility of challenging Judge Johnson and the Filton stuff?
Judge Johnson, the jury made a decision about the verdict.
Right.
But they made a decision about the verdict for criminal damage and for grievous bodily harm.
Right.
Judge Johnson then made a decision that he was going to sentence for criminal damage with a terrorist connection.
Right.
And for grievous bodily harm with a terrorist connection.
Right.
These are not charges that were ever put before the jury.
Right.
There is an opportunity to challenge both the verdict and the sentence. And I look at that sentence and I have to say the jury were lied to. Yeah. They lied to the jury.
Yep.
What they were sentenced for is not the same as what the jury convicted them of.
Right.
And I have to ask the question, why would a jury ever believe a judge again?
Wow. Yep. I did have the fantasy of taking out a newspaper advert saying, jurors, did you know XYZ? Everything that we've just been talking about. Is that a good idea?
If you make a reference to a specific case which is going through the court system at the moment, then that's potentially contempt of court.
Even after the trial is over?
The reason for that is because there are 2 other Filton trials which are to come. However, if you talk in general terms and you say for any offence which is sat before you, potentially the judge could sentence somebody with a terrorist connection, and the judge is not obliged to tell you about it. I think that's really, really important information that every single juror and every single potential juror needs to know.
Right.
Everybody needs to know, if you're on a jury, whatever the charge that's before you, potentially the judge could sentence somebody for that charge with a terrorist connection.
Yep.
Juries deserve to know the whole truth.
Right. Let's leave it there because that's so good.
I'm inviting the police. It's this lady here.
That's not my turn, that one. Which one? The bag that he's got. The bag you've got, this under her head. What she's lying on, yeah. It needs to go that way, my arm needs to go that way. If you try and take it the other way, you will dislocate my shoulder. It's happened before. I have been injured by the police before. Don't twist my arm.
No, I know you from your arm. I suggest that you not thank you to stand up. Careful, careful. You need more. Yeah, I've got my
Have you got anybody more experience? Have you got anybody more experience? You might be able to lift her up appropriately.
Have you ever lift anyone else up who's completely lifted?
I've never been in a position of authority where I have to do that. It's not my job, it is your job to see her safe. She's been told she's got to dislocate her shoulder and she's actually doing exactly what she said she didn't do. Sorry, I'm going to take a number. CN 3225.
Your training manual says 4 people.
You cannot do that!
Please, mind your backs, thank you. Step out of the way from me, please, mind yourself.
You're kissing
Give her
Anybody in there? No, you're just doing your job. No. I think Hitler said that, but it's true. Take care. Thank you. We love you. Take care. Thank you.
Stand up and come across, or you're going to need some carries. You're not coming anywhere near. All right, where's your personal belongings?
Just this backpack.
All right, just stand back to me then. We're going to shuffle, aren't we?
Just shuffle over, right?
Yeah,
Make himself.
Well done.
Free Palestine!
Well done, sir. Well done. You can put it up. If I were you, I'd put it up on the railing. Well, no.
Doctor.
Indeed.
Are you a GP or a surgeon? Or?
No, I am an NHS consultant. I'm a haematologist.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Respect. What is it about being a doctor that commands more respect at this situation? As a doctor, you expect more respect than anybody else. I mean, not that you expect more respect, but it's kind of expected. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm not sure respect is perhaps the right way to phrase it. It might be. But sometimes I think the general public's opinion of protesters may be that protesters in general are just
a bunch of layabouts.
Yeah, people that are on the dole, the layabouts, they're just...
So it's when the public see professional people getting involved, then this campaign might be taken more seriously.
Yes, I do hope that will be the case.
Right.
When they see the professional people, they might ask, well, why are healthcare workers getting involved with this? Haven't they got things to worry about, that if they do this sort of thing, they might be penalised in one way or another? But speaking for myself, I'm in solidarity particularly with the healthcare workers in Palestine and in Gaza who've been deliberately targeted by the Israeli forces, been killed, imprisoned. Even now while we speak, there are lots of healthcare workers in Israeli prisons, some of whom have been tortured. It's well documented.
Absolutely.
That they have been tortured in Israeli prisons. Why? Simply for trying to provide healthcare for men, women and children in Gaza and Palestine generally.
Right.
So I'm in solidarity with them. I'm free to practice my healthcare here in the UK without that sort of pressure. I can treat anybody.
How do you feel? Now, it's only a few weeks ago that the NHS announced that their professional staff are not allowed to wear scrubs at this kind of situation.
Well, if I may just elaborate on that, it was John Mann, the government's independent advisor on anti-Semitism, has suggested or recommended that NHS staff don't wear badges or symbols on protest. It hasn't actually come into force yet, as far as I am aware.
All right, I didn't know that.
Even if it did come into force, I myself would still wear scrubs at a protest with my sign for a doctor, in order for, as we said earlier, for the general public to realise that professional people are very concerned about what's going on in Gaza, Palestine, want to be in solidarity with their colleagues over there that are not free to practice their healthcare skills because they are being arrested. It's all part of the Israeli program of genocide, apartheid, starvation of the population. You know, the many war crimes that have been well documented now.
The Alpha received. Bronze to runner receiving details. Bronze to runner, stand by for assault crew. 169, the Alpha go ahead with assault crew, bronze to runner. Hour and a half journey.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, left.
So
seizing of this as evidence and tossing in the dress. Are you willing to walk, or we have to carry you? It's up to you. Do you have any medical conditions that can prevent you from walking? No? Okay. I'm going to lift probably head up, so thank you for that. Yeah, that's it. We just slide out the way. We're going to slide out the way very carefully, okay? Yeah. Watch your shoulders. Cross them out back, mate. Cross them out the legs.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Are you not ready? Lift.
Into my voice, okay?
Against the law, carry all items that being Do you want me to explain the caution?
Taking action against gender.
Would you like me to explain the caution, or do you understand? At the time it is 14:09, okay, your arrest is necessary, pending effective investigation, okay, Are you willing to provide your details? Are you willing to provide your details? Are you willing to walk to the carrier, or do you need to be carried? Are you willing to walk, or do you need to be carried? Do you have any items with you that we need to take? No? Okay, we'll just take this. Are you willing to walk? Are you willing to walk, or do we need to carry you? Is the bag on your back, or is it just attacking? Watch your head. Let's move around a bit more. Can you get the bag? Is that your bag? Do we need to bring it with us? Don't worry, we'll sit down in a second. Let's get into a position where we can move it first. So keep going. Move around so we can get it clearly. You've got another one.
Hold on. I love you.
It's always going to rain. If it's not raining now,
So I'll catch you.
Thank you, Sita.
Thank you so much, thank you. Come on, you. Thank you. You're a legend, thank you.
will that be me one day?
I don't think you'll ever get that big speed.
It's quite brave for a young person.
So, Mr. Banana, are you aware that you're holding a dangerous slogan? You might get arrested, you might get eaten at any moment. Do you realise that?
And okay, yes, we've got engaged since our last meeting here, and once again I was pressured again to turn up here. I didn't really want to be here, of course, but she said she wouldn't marry me if I didn't turn up. and I'd really like to invite the police to our wedding, and I've got an invite for them, but we're struggling to include them in our special day, which is very upsetting.
How long has this relationship been going on?
It's about 2 years.
2 years.
But I mean, I don't know where she was when we were in Walworth police station. She was with the police officers for a very long time, and I just don't know what happened. You know?
I think this is what happened.
She can be. Yeah. Well.
This relationship reeks of sex. It's.
I mean, yeah. What can I say? I mean, apparently we're here for the protest, but it might just be because she wants to be with the police officers.
And they seem fine.
So.
Does Rebecca want to say anything?
Yeah, she can whisper things in my ear. Has she got any questions for Rebecca?
Well, yes. What's it like having a relationship in public like this?
I mean, all of her relationships have been pretty public. I mean, she's polyamorous. Me personally, I'm not. But I think she just has like a bit of a taste for, you know, it's kind of a kick for her being in these types of dynamics.
Really?
Yeah.
So, Rebecca, have you had many relationships with men?
What? She won't tell me about the police officers. I know that there has been some kind of infidelity, but we kind of have a like no, you know, we respect.
No questions.
Exactly.
Right,
no questions, no
She's got a
answers.
panache for men in uniform.
Pardon?
I think she's got a bit of a panache for men in uniform.
She has. Just part of our arrangement, you know what I mean?
Right.
When you love someone, you make exceptions.
Absolutely. So, are you having a reception after the wedding?
Yeah, we'll be having a reception. I haven't planned it yet. I'm thinking it might take place at a hearing on the 30th of July. It's an open invite, but of course I would specifically like to invite the police.
Right. Well, I hope you invite us as well.
Of course, everyone's invited.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely.
Pardon? Polly. She's poly, I'm monogamous. Yeah. Is that kind of... She wears the trousers, except I'm wearing the trousers right now.
Because you are today at the Royal Court of Justice, what is going to happen now?
I mean, well, after the injustice, which has already happened, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. She might be having the time of her life when we get to the police station.
And yourself?
Well, you know, I mean, when you love someone, you just kind of, you accept certain things, and this is one of the things I've chosen to accept.
Right.
It's 2026, baby. Love comes in all forms.
I know you've been arrested before, and so was Rebecca. Did you get her back? The actual...
Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she came back kind of not in one piece. I don't know what kind of things she was doing with the police officers that got her into that
That's
state.
what I was trying to ask. Yes. Did they interrogate? I mean, what did she say about it all?
Again, like she said she'd save me the details because it might upset me too much. Just, you know, because we'd been together less time then. And thank you, sir. Sir, I'd really, sir, could you open this letter? Gentlemen, I've got a wedding invitation for you.
Wedding invite for your future arrestee.
That's rude.
Come on! That's no way to treat a decent lady. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm upset. I feel quite hurt. But like, they've been with us through thick and thin, and at this point, and they've been to, you know, they've like crashed a lot of our other dates.
Have they?
Yeah.
Have they raided your house? No.
That, I mean, yeah, she's excited for that.
Okay.
Free Rebecca. Free both of you, so both of you. What Rebecca think about the Palestinian situation? Because she's wearing like a string say Free Palestine hostages.
I mean, amongst other things, she's a woman of varied tastes, and I feel like definitely one of those. She does say that she is very upset about the genocide, and she does worry a bit about civil liberties in this country being eroded. But also, I mean, as I said, like some of it, there is like a fetish element to it as well, that she does just want to be in these positions and doing these kind of abhorrent things in order to have this, you know, kind of dynamic with the state. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
Where's Mannequin?
I'm holding the sign! I'm innocent! I'm innocent! I wasn't holding the sign, it was my fiancé! Free Rebecca! Free Rebecca! Free Palestine!
So, Rebecca, how do you feel about this? She's been arrested.
Your handcuffs have been separated.
Oh.
There they are.
Is she okay?
Are you alright?
Are you feeling sad?
Rebecca, it's gonna be alright. You don't like speaking to us. You normally just whisper into your partner's ear, but
There is no justice whatsoever.
no justice.
Are you going to handcuff her to the railing?
No, I just want her to have her handcuff back so they don't get lost.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I know you're worried about your partner.
Oh, babes, did you see the Action Man figure on Friday? Yeah, that was on here. Okay, it looks like this is coming with us.
She'd like her mannequin, so we're going to take her mannequin.
So you got one leg at the minute?
Whoa!
It was a mannequin! I saw it! It was a mannequin!
Free the mannequin! Free the mannequin! Free the mannequin! Free the mannequin! They've already torn her leg off!
Oh my god!
You better handcuff her just in case she legs it! Looks like it's good.
We haven't let anyone with
Genuinely think she's engaged.
They dropped. His balls dropped finally.
Oh no, again!
Just like in real life.
No, of course. Thank you so much. And the boats keep dropping. Yeah.
So, Mr. Starmer, we are at a critical point in British history. How do you see that critical point? I didn't quite understand what you are saying. Saving lives is not terrorism. I support Palestine action. Well, so that's what you say, but what do you actually do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah. Frankly, I think you're full of shit. I'm sorry, but that's how I see it. And I'm glad to see that nobody else is taking much notice of you. Neither do I. Goodbye.